No heat wave on either side. Heat wave coming out through the band protect. Psychosis for Karma is basically the difference. Psychosis versus Tempest, and we've seen him really go off with the Tempest.
I was going to say that.
More on a map, we've seen him do it on something like French, Stronghold. Maybe here, doesn't feel as comfortable with it. Feels Psychosis is going to help him break hard points a little bit better.
I don't know. I feel like you kind of have to go with the Tempest. I feel like Karma is so good with that Tempest that we've seen him make big plays with in the past. It's like, to have him use Psychosis, I feel is just a waste.
Well, let's see if he's able to make some plays with it. I know Psychosis has grown on me. I know you're still very anti-Psychosis and just about everything outside of Search and Destroy. And for those of you tuning in, we're about to get into the action. I know we've got, again, technically 4 other streams. We've got Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, and then XP Zone's going to be hopping around throughout. So that means have 5 tabs open. Keep eyes on all action, as it's going to be one phenomenal day here. And I know there were some bumps in the road yesterday, but it happens often with day ones. We're day 2, we're not even to the weekend yet, and the matches are just going to become more and more intense as we get into it here.
And you can see the 5 maps we'll be seeing in this series. So kicking things off with an evac hardpoint. After this will be Fringe, Search and Destroy. Infection, Uplink will be the 3rd map. Breach, CTF, Stronghold, S&D, if needed, be your 4th and 5th map.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to load into the game here. Evac, hardpoint, going to the first crowd. Make a little bit of noise here. OpTic Gaming's going to need you in a big way, or will Panda be here for the upset? I got to feel it's probably a little bit lopsided.
I feel like most of the people are OpTic fans here.
Well, more just, you know, you don't want to see this where you're arguably number 1, number 2 team really in the world is at risk of being knocked out of groups on a Friday. It was not a position we saw ourselves in, but
you always see crazy things, though, at this event. I mean, every year we see crazy upsets at this event. I'm not saying one's about to happen here. I do think OpTic takes this series, but that first loss last night definitely shocked a lot of people.
All right, well, who are you thinking here? When we're going to be taking a look, let's start off with OpTic. They're the ones that even have their backs against the wall a bit in that sense as far as what their expectations are, what happened last night. But let's hop into it, kicking it off with Crim 6, game 1 of this best of 5.
Now we'll see what he elects to do off the start here. So he's going to go over towards this glass side and try and come and attack from this mid stairs.
Getting eyes through glass, trying to win one fight there with the former teammate too quick. Not quick enough, as Crim is able to dial him up here early. Formal, though, going to switch to. He has got a 3 streak here, nicely. Let's see if he can keep the streak going a bit. You see 2 players through X-Ray going to come flying in. He's going to be cut.
Yeah, but it's a very good start for OpTic Gaming. You see Crim up on top plat. He's able to pick up a 2nd kill, dive into the hard point.
All right, watching Crim now. We're early here in the game 1 evac hardpoint. Eyes on with Crim 6 as he's looking to find kills. Just about to start the rotation to our 2nd hardpoint. That's going to be Nelson getting the better of him, but Scump is there to trade it out. And the scoreline, a little bit scary for Panda. You know, if you were wondering if the beast that is OpTic Gaming was opened up last night, it's looking that way, as it is going to be a 40-1 break on the first hardpoint.
Yeah, and you see Scump winning that gun engagement, has some help from the teammate in the back, and he's going to move in towards that 2nd hardpoint. Has some teammates with him, and it's not a good start for Panda. They're all going to try from flooding from one direction. It is not going to work out. Scump picks up 2, not able to grab the 3rd, but he gets fully streaked out, Maven. That's going to be big.
Full streaks for Scump. Formal working on a 3 streak as well. He's 6-1. They're making this look like child's play right now as Panda is just getting sliced and diced. Formal able to find one in the corner. Looking to the back, 2 to deal with. Not able to deal with the pressure, but we'll hop right back to OpTic Gaming Scump as he's wrapping around the back. Is there any communication right now for Panda? And Scump just shooting people in the back here.
He shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, Panda's got to communicate a little bit better. They got to put priorities on some of these players to take out on the side of OpTic, and they are just not doing anything right here at the beginning of this game. OpTic completely dominating the opponents.
Well, we focused a lot on OpTic early, as it's been a little bit one-sided. For those of you keeping track at home, Panda has just broken the 1-point mark, and they're starting to rally something together. Unfortunately, as soon as they get a bit of control, the streaks start coming in.
I don't know if I would say the score of going from 1 to 6 putting together a rally, but
wow, 5-point rally. It's a 500% increase.
Yeah. Well, see Fastball moving through the middle of the map. Nelson's going to pick up 2 kills in the feed. Fastball comes in to clean up 1. So now Panda gets control of the hard point, just having a lot of difficulties holding it down.
Eyes on with Formal now. Let's watch through his attempted break. see if maybe he can find a gap in the defense here.
And he's just going to play this at a distance because he doesn't have any teammate support right now. So he couldn't have pushed over towards that AC area or towards the hard point. Had no teammate support, wouldn't have done anything. So he tried to stay over by the AC unit, pick up some kills. And you see Krim picking up a big two-piece there. Going to get the hill back for OpTic, but with such a little amount of time, they got to rotate towards that next hard point.
We'll keep eyes on with Krim. The streak now with 3. Let's see as he wraps around lower if he's able to find the break. Not able to do so, gets cut down in water almost immediately, like the route, but not able to find the gap. It's going to be difficult for these players. You know, when you're trying to push in with the SMG, you have players typically set up top glass, bottom glass with ARs, make it hard to come in, or with a bit of flame there as Nelson able to find 2 with the Purifier. Still has a bit of gas left in the tank, trying to get it on, finds a 3rd before ultimately falling. And now this is what's scary. So it was, what, a 100-to-1 advantage? Look at our score line now. Panda coming roaring back.
Yeah, it is significantly closer now, obviously, and it's really started when Fastball started to pick things up. Got off to a really slow start, now starting to play pretty well. They can get more out of Too Quick on the side of Panda. They can definitely start to close the gap.
Again, playing against that former teammate Krim. Well, hello. It's me, Too Quick. Nice shots there as he's able to find 1. Formal doing a nice job of trading it out before dropping. You see Psychosis here ready for Karma. He's got a 2 streak to work with here. Let's see if they can start to build the lead a bit, Matt.
Now, Karma's going to use that Psychosis just to kind of throw some players off here in the mid. And you see how hesitant it's making some of the guys on Panda. Can't push down. He's going to be able to pick up 2. Falls back towards the hard point. Such a smart play there from Karma.
Well, let's let this 5 streak breathe. Not able to keep it going. But right behind him, I feel like every time I transition from one player in a streak that drops, there's somebody right behind him to effectively trade that kill. But let's get back to Panda for a bit. I know the focus on OpTic is this has been a bit of a steamroll through game 1. But let's see what Nelson and crew can do. Able to find 1. The 2nd there as well. You see an X-ray, a 3rd in the back. Karma shuts down that bit of a streak from Nelson. But Matt, talk to me about the KDs a little bit. I mean, when you're Panda and you don't have a single player positive, hard to get in, and when you're getting 1 bursted with camo.
Well, I mean, you got to look at your assault rifle player, right? I mean, Too Quick, 7 and 19 right now, just getting dominated by Formal in the assault rifle player category, and that's going to make it a lot easier for your SMGs to push up if your ARs are able to pick up those kills at range. And Formal's going to bring out the scythe. 2 players line up. Panda cannot get anything going right now.
And I think you saw for a second 1 around the right. You saw him on X-ray coming on the wall run. That's a big play there from Fastball to try and slow down the scythe of Formal that was starting to get going. Things a bit hectic there for Karma up top, but let's get back to Krim. He's got a 3 streak inside, making it 4. And I feel like every time I've gone to Krim, he's been on somewhere between like a 3 and a 5 streak. About to increase this. He's able to gun 1, 2 more out front. Can't find the kills, but OpTic Gaming's lead continues to increase, Matt.
And this is a little bit what you expected on this first hardpoint, to be honest. I mean, probably not this lopsided in score, but you expected OpTic Gaming to run away with this match. I think you really look at the SNDs, and that's where Panda can make an impact.
Well, we're going to rotate over to the 3rd hardpoint here in our 2nd set of rotations. Krim on the lower wall room was able to find the opening break. His teammates finding the rest. Krim now looking to hold. They've got the spawns. Let's switch to somebody a little bit closer to the action. That's going to be Karma trying to push out these spawns.
When you control this AC area, Maven, you just spawn the opposing team so far out, they have to funnel straight through that apartments area. And you hear the shots of the Tempest going down on the map. Nothing in the kill feed with it. It's all OpTic Gaming in the kill feed. As Karma picks up 1 up top, and that is going to be the game. OpTic Gaming 250, Panda 60, as OpTic takes map number 1.
Let's take a look now at some of these replays, Matt.